I think I'm kind of with the panel. I think this strategy to me makes a lot more sense for carry Ench, not only what she's surrounded with, but I also think the enemy matchups she has in this game are better. These are heroes you can more reliably hit. The Medusa matchup should be pretty interesting to see. There's no Puck this time that's going to evade everything. Ember is arguably also kind of tricky, but at least the offlaner isn't a Weaver as well. Okay, hang on. We're going to have a...
Yeah, the good old-fashioned brawl. Costa Bailey gets hit. But it looks like Fata is going to be the one that gets first blooded. Gunnar, in the meantime, pops that Fairy Fire, trying to buy some space. Moo, very low on HP as well, gets a soul assumption off. Quinn goes down as a result, so Gunnar will somehow live. That was a long-range bomb from Moo. Died shortly after as Husky now getting chased by Leslau.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, the hammer from the low ground. So double kill for Leslau. Husky looks to be next. Now Yawar is going to be next on top. What is this beginning of the game? Holy Jesus, Z-Freak has that Scorched Earth.
Oh.
MSS with the rebound. Continuing to get right-clicked by Costa Bailey, who's continuing to heal Z-Freak, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. 4-3, beginning of the game as MSS. It's not over yet, Cinderin. Getting chased by Costa Bailey. It'll take a few more right-clicks. Not sure if he's going to find it as MSS laughing it off as well as Cinderin.
I also think the heroes that they flexed this game don't... nice pressure onto Fata here.
Yeah, Soul Assumption still. Oh, there it is. That should be enough. I think the Scatter Blast actually gave him that third point.
Been fine.
And so Medusa Yawar versus a Tiny.
Yeah.
Do you remember the toss feature from way back when? Doubt we get to see that again. As Scatter Blast Fata. See, he's refreshed. He gets the kill now.
Yep.
That's a little surprising. Figured Doom at this stage of the game would be pretty damn good. As there's the rebound. MSS. Okay, a little bit of miscommunication, but they should have enough damage to take out Moo. TP does come, but obviously too late in this case. Chains.
This is quite the chase. I know you have Donald, but...
And Gunnar turning around, and Quinn will follow suit. Avalanche into the toss, and there's the Doom just in time. So big mistake from Quinn.
I don't fully understand what the plan was there, because I think a similar route here is good. I think you need that overwhelming single target damage against Medusa this game.
We have the curse onto Quinn, and the Gargoyle set up to try to continue the stun with the Avalanche toss, and he's going to be brought down again. So Quinn, 2 quick deaths.
To smoke across to mid and find Leslau.
Yep, Avalanche. Toss back into the fray. Leslau with the TP.
Infernal Blade.
Yep, Infernal Blade to cancel it, and that should lead to yet another kill for Nouns. But on the other side, Moo, with that single push, is going to be brought down. Leslau still staying alive a little bit longer than originally thought, but this will be a really big kill onto Costa Bailey, so he sticks around as well. Obviously very hard to take him out with that untouchable. In fact, he kills MSS before going down himself, and there the TPs come. Gunnar. Not able to get much out of this as the toss back from his teammate.
Okay.
And similar to game 1, Roche #1 will go the way of Nouns, uncontested.
He is very susceptible to the Snapfire Ember combination.
Yeah, we have the Scorched Earth onto Fata. Looks like he's going to attempt to TP out.
War Stomp creep.
War Stomp finally taken. Leslau getting chased in the meantime by Gunnar as well. So, in all likelihood, Nouns going to end up with 2 kills in this bot lane.
All right.
That actually...
Alpha Wolf?
Yeah, but that was the old... Ooh, Z-Freak gets off the Hoof Stomp and the Doom with the body blocks to come. Moo trying to use his little familiars to get a stun off. And this looks like it's going to be enough to take out Quinn again. So, 3 deaths... Make it 4. Marcy taken out in her own base by Gunnar. Sphere. So the Doom is going to be really hard to get off, especially if you have the War Stomp, which I will continue to call Hoof Stomp, by the way. As you can see, the Wraith Pact is taken out immediately. Here comes Quinn with a nice Searing Chains onto a couple of heroes, but he gets doomed again. Oh, he gets brought down quickly. And double kill from Leslau, though, to kind of counteract this, as Gunnar now on the run, but Leslau continuing to beat the absolute crap out of him. BKB finally popped by Gunnar, and that looks like it'll save his life. Costa Bailey. He's going to dodge the Starbreaker, but still the triple kill for Leslau. Great turnaround, despite Quinn dying right off the bat.
Or the Silver Edge, so if he gets the first hit off on Enchantress, she can very quickly get killed with Stone Gate.
Indeed, and they're going to get to dispose, not quite on the high ground, but the Searing Chains will keep
Well, that
Gunner
will buy
in
time for
place,
BKB,
cold embrace
actually.
into the curse, and look at Quinn again, just getting bursted down, but the Solar Guardian keeping alive, but no. Soul Assumption is enough from Moo to get the kill. So again, Quinn dying, which means Quincy are going to have to back up.
It's not terrible for sure.
Gunner with the spider legs on the cliff. He's going to get tossed back, though. Has to be careful. The cold embrace keeps him alive, but he is completely separated. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming now. He pops the BKB, but dies shortly after. 60 seconds of no Gunner, no buyback.
That is the problem. There's a very big difference between...
Dispose again. It's not over yet. Continuing to stun lock. There's the cold embrace, or the curse, I should say. As MSS looks like he's going to drop as a result. So it's a 1-for-1 Z-Freak with the War Stomp. Getting chased now by Quinn. Hammer coming. Leslau with a huge Starbreaker. Another cold embrace saving Z-Freak for now. Kostabile will likely have to leave Z-Freak on his own. He will do just that. A 2-for-1, which I believe will end here after the Tier 1 tower in Quincy Crew's favor. Just going to say that out loud. You are. With the Silver Edge. Okay, they have to dispose. They break Kostabile, and he is dead. Gunner gets the toss, but it's just a dead corpse. And he's going to die trying to save his teammates. So 2 big kills for Quincy Crew. I would love to get the replay of the toss on the corpse, if we could, and second Roche is available, so I would assume Quincy Crew will get that uncontested.
Yeah, seems very likely. Know that Nouns are very unlikely to try to take this fight into the Aegis, so he's effectively just solo pushing 2 towers while the rest of his team are farming jungle and pushing out bottom as well.
Yeah, Fata tanking a gank, but Solar Guardian keeping him alive, and Z-Freak trying to get away. As you see the curse now applied onto 2. As Dawnbreaker beating the crap out of Fata. Looks like that'll lead to a kill, but the dispose, which, you know what that means? That is going to be a very alive Gunner who pops the BKB and runs away. As Yawar, he's drained a mana completely. Kostabile doing a lot from the high ground, but he's going to get Searing Chains, Force Staffed to the low ground. Leslau gets off the Starbreaker. The Cold Embrace keeps him alive. Another dispose, this time back onto the high ground. But look at MSS just dropping from 100 to 0. As the pressure continues, looks like finally Kostabile ends up getting killed. Buys back immediately, though, as Leslau gets doomed on top of this. Gunner, Cold Embrace. These Cold Embraces have been super clutch from Husky. As a double kill for Moo ensues. Nouns winning this fight in spades, but can they continue? Looks like the Sleight of Fist finally comes in from Quinn. That ends up being a double kill, netting the kill onto Gunner, as he is the only one that hasn't been able to buy back in this fight. And look at the damage coming from Kostabile. Yawar attempting to TP out. Will be successful. So they don't get these couple very high value kills, but still a relatively good fight from Nouns. But has his Moon Shard to go along with the Witchblade.
Fata.
As we have
he got the Shadow Blade
avalanche, but yeah,
Inhuman
no
reaction.
Vision. Told you.
Well, he's on the other team.
Okay, so he's the one that's not human.
Nice jump.
Sleight of Fist onto several heroes. Quinn, Solar Guardian, not really going to stun anybody, but Leslau has come to play, gets off the Starbreaker, doesn't really connect onto anybody because of that Aghanim Scepter. Is Husky doing a lot of damage, and it looks like that Doom was applied to Quinn, so they end up proccing that link. He's going to buy back into the game, though. There's a nice curse onto Yawar. Do they have enough to actually follow this up with? Hoof Stomp to follow as Gunner getting extremely low, and now with Quinn back in the fray, I believe Nouns are going to start crumbling. Moo left to his own devices as Fata and Leza just focusing on him. They take out the Wyvern on the other side. They high-five as this fight is going on. Fata not even damaging, not even bother going for the kill. He's just getting some creep kills in the meantime. Is a Refresher Shard, which I assume goes on Quinn. That is a pretty... I mean, obviously you'd always want Ags, I think, as a third Roche, but...
Yeah, well, he already has that. Centaur Hoof Stomp, 10-second stun.
Oh, hell yeah. We have the Solar Guardian coming in as BKB is popped, but there's the bash. As Quinn and company going to be able to take out Gunner again. 120 seconds, no buyback.
Do you know? That was actually pretty smart.
Thank you.
I take it back. You're probably clever.
Oh, boy. Leslau gets off the Starbreaker and then the BKB afterwards. And that is a dead Z-Freak. Has to buy back into the game, though, as the Mortimer Kiss is doing a decent amount of damage. Meanwhile, Quinn just focusing on the support. So Husky's dead right off the bat. And there's the Silver Edge break. So dead Kostabile again. Moo does get the TP off, but it's going to be a 2v5. Still with the Aegis, still with the cheese. As I say that, the cheese is consumed. And now you have the little shredder talents from Fata as the position 4. Actually a crazy game from him in terms of farm. Doom comes in, gets off his ult, but dies shortly after. Fata very happy with this game as Quincy crew are going to win 2-0. They are still undefeated, 10-0, I believe, overall in this season. And Nouns, that is their first series loss. So now they are tied, I believe, with EG, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, both